Yo guys, what is up? ASIC here with another Mobile Legends video. On today's one guys, we are talking about the new hero Oberon, which is coming out tomorrow. We're making a hero review about him, and I'm gonna tell my opinion, which heroes could fit into him or with him. And yeah, so we are on the test server guys, and yeah, let's hop in immediately into the gallery where Oberon is. So let's go to order, and over here we can see there is only female, except for a Kashik who is unidentified so far, but we have the first male hero of the Order faction, which is Oberon. I think this is his little daughter. So over here you can see him a little bit. He looks pretty sick actually. Some people told me he looks like Leomord. I've watched Leomord with his horse, and actually I completely agree with that. But yeah, so this is Oberon guys. Let's go ahead and have a look at his skills. So this is his fighting animation. I'm gonna show you the ultimate skill animation first, and then we're gonna go through the skills. So let's go. And now it comes. So we have his daughter, which is doing something, and then he strikes with his sword. So Oberon is a pretty confusing hero in my opinion. So let's go to his skills. So there is his animation again. In the order of Sword and Justice, Sword of War, and Sword of Wisdom. So there is 3 swords guys. Oberon activates 1 sword at a time. Oberon summons swords that fall from above, dealing damage equal to 400% of his attack to enemies, with effects based on the activated swords. So we have the Sword of Justice, which gives us permanently 25% extra damage to the hit enemies. Then we have Sword of War, permanently reduces healing effects on hit enemies by 80%, and Sword of Wisdom permanently reduces hit enemies damage by 25%. If Oberon casts his ultimate when the 3 swords are activated, all hit enemies with max HP less than 3 times Oberon's max HP, which is something about, was it 200 or 800,000, will be immediately killed, and other hit enemies with higher HP receive damage equal to 3x Oberon's max HP, which is just insane. Then deactivates all the 3 swords. So we need all 3 swords to have the maximum out of this hero to one-shot enemies. Sword of Justice permanently deals 35% extra damage to hit. So we have the same over here, just with some increased stats. So let's go up to the next one. Or by the way, let's talk about this a little bit. I think he could be extremely useful, but that's just a guess on the Golem elimination, just because of his insta kill. I don't know how much HP they have, but look at this. He has 212,000, which means 3x is equals 600,000 HP. So if the enemy has less than 600,000 HP, let's go ahead and have a look at, in my opinion, one of the best tanks in the game, Elemental. Let's go over here. So he only has 230,000 HP. So Oberon is extremely high with his HP. That means, like, if all the enemies are on the same level, same equipment and stuff, he will one-shot every single enemy. That seems a bit crazy, but we don't know him actually how he's really doing so far. But yeah, let's go ahead into his next skills. We have it there. So Oberon deals damage equal to 250% of his attack to all enemies in a small area in front, dealing extra damage equal to 100% of his attack once for each activated sword. So if there's 3 swords activated, an extra 300% of his attack, which is also good. Extra damage is increased to 125%. Each enemy hit restores Oberon's energy for 100 points and up to 150 points of extra damage. So this is good for him because he needs energy. He will need a lot of energy. So I think Angela could be really good with him together. Let's go up to the next one. And now we have his daughter. Dorothy targets the enemy furthest away from Oberon, dealing damage equal to 300% of his attack and pulling it towards him. So I think it can be also really, really useful on Tinted Mirage, just because there is sometimes hero at the back and we want to get them to us. So we can CC them with Char, all of the enemies. Not only, yeah, it will hit and pull the enemy towards. But yeah, I think like a 5-star should be definitely something you want to go for him. So yeah, when there is no enemy within Oberon's attack range, Dorothy will cast this skill at the nearest enemy. This skill triggers at most once every 10 seconds. Okay. And enemies hit have their defense reduced by 30% for 6 seconds. So let's have a look again. So there's Dorothy and she drags over here Evil in front, which is really good. And his passive. Every time Oberon activates one of his swords or loses 75% max HP, Dorothy removes most control effects on him and opens a shield of sword equal to 30% of Oberon's lost HP. When the shield is activated, he can still obtain 80% of his damage triggered energy regen. Based on activated swords, Oberon gains buffs that last 3 seconds. So we have all of his swords coming up in clutch again, turns damage dealt by Oberon into his shield, increases crit rate by 50 and becomes immune to most control effects. Buff is increased to 4 seconds. Oberon is immune to lethal damage once and triggers Art of Sword when about to die, which is also pretty good, I think. So let's have a look at his Soul Vessel and the Ole cards, because those, I think especially the Ole, I think we need both, guys. So every time Glorious Strike deals damage, Oberon recovers HP equal to 50% of his attack. Okay. Oberon activates the Sword of Justice when the battle starts. So we have one sword which is activated already. Every time Glorious Strike deals damage, Oberon recovers HP equal to 100%. And Oberon is immune to most control effects for the first 10 seconds after the battle starts, which is also really, really good. Let's go to his Ole, guys, because over here we have the second sword. Every time a sword is activated, Oberon recovers 50% of his max HP. The Sword of Justice will remain activated when Judgment Domain deactivates the sword, and the Sword of War will remain activated when Judgment Domain deactivates the sword. So that means when he's going to use his ultimate, not all of these swords will be deactivated, so they will still remain activated, which can be something extremely, extremely useful because of his one-shot. So what I think about him, I think he definitely needs a team that is like a tank healer team, and he's the only damage dealer, because he will wipe out the enemies one by one by one. And you just want this hero to survive, so he can use his sword and one-shot all of the enemies. A counter to him could be Argus, because he will be immune to damage. I don't know, like energy regeneration or energy decrease heroes like Guinevere, Nathan could be his counter. But yeah, so far that dude seems really, really good. Let's have a quick look also on the Labyrinth. Let's hope we can get him there and have a quick fight with him. So let's battle against this dude quickly so we won't get killed immediately. Let's put it to 2 times. Normally we should be able to get him. So if you made it this far, guys, you deserve it to see how he's doing in the Labyrinth. But in Labyrinth, you guys know he will have a high level, but no Soul Vessel or Order cards. But still, we're gonna have a look at him. Wow, we completely surrounded, man. Crazy, man. So let's go, Odette. Kill them, please. Let's go. I want Oberon, man. People want to see him fight. There is no Oberon. There we go. So, we have him on 12 star over here. So, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to put in too many of the damage dealer. I just want to see him how he's going. So we're going with Estes, Argus, and Oberon. So let's have a look. Yeah, how he will rule this battle. So he dragged this enemy towards us. And he's about to die. So now he goes and uses his ult once, which gains him 1 sword. So we have 1 sword activated. You can see it over there. And wow. Another enemy dragged. He's dead. Okay, we need to fight with him. Completely alone, it seems like. Wow, I think the energy regeneration is something crazy. So let's see. All of those enemies in a small area get... Look at this! What the frick? Okay, I thought he will only gain 100 energy, but he's gaining a lot more energy, man. Okay. What the freak? Look at his energy bar. He's going to drag one of the enemies. Okay, now he's... Look at this. He's gonna kill them. Ah, okay, he has a shield though. Look at the energy. Wow, okay. So it seems like early game he's not too good. Or like early in the battle he's not too good. Because he loses a lot of HP. But once he'd used his sword... Wow, this dude seems really good. Let's go with those. We need some... let's go for some defense. Let's go for a shield. Let's have a look. We're going to go for Uranus. Just for some health. Let's get this. Alright, we had the boss fight over here. So let's see how he's doing by himself and also with Uranus. I think he could be dying pretty early over here actually. But let's see. Okay, so early in the game, okay, he's going to get a lot of damage. So he needs to use his shield early on to be able to not die immediately. So Uranus is tanking a little bit. So there he is. Okay, used his ultimate once. Now he has a shield which absorbs. Look at this, man. He's going to drag them all together. Okay, he was... What the... That was like 500 energy with a single hitman. Let me go to him again, gallery. Yeah, I was completely split about this hero, but now when I see him in action, even without Orle and his soul vessel, bro, this dude. So we have the Orle. To all enemies in a small area in front dealing extra damage. Okay. Each enemy hit restores Oberon's energy for 100 points. But there was only like 3, but he got 500 energy from that. Wow, okay, I don't know, like for real, guys. I don't know, man. I think this dude could be... Like, I was completely split. I thought, okay, this dude seems okayish because of Dorothy, who's gonna drag, but she's not doing this only once. Like, for example, Franco. Or does he even do it once only? No, Franco does it also more often, but she's doing it like once every 10 seconds. So this dude, man. Okay, so this seems to be another hero that we should be aiming for. But yeah, gems are quite low. So look at this. Okay, he's gonna hit them now once, get a shield. And when he gets the shield, he's also going to get this HP. Look at this, energy full again. Second sword activated, now comes the third. And now he will one-shot all of them, which are in the area. Look at this. He one-shotted Tigreal and Aldo. Wow, okay. And he's on full HP now. Okay, this is... So drag. Use his attack. Going to drag another hero. Okay, first of all, kill them. Drag gets energy again. Dragging another one. One shot this hero. Okay. So Dorothy, will she do it again or not? Yeah, she drags, but now the defense is reduced also by 30%. Okay, when I see this dude in action, he seems extremely well. By the way, he has 2 swords. Will he still have those 2 swords in the next fight or not? Let me get this quickly. Thank you very much. So will he have his 2 swords? Okay, no, his 2 swords are gone now. But over here we have Argus, so he won't be able to one-shot Argus. But I still want to see the fight, actually. He has a shield, look at this. Energy almost full again. Look at this, energy full! What sorcery is this, man? Come on, do it one more time. Look! What the? Even Argus was one-shotted? Wait, let me retry this. Did Argus had his ultimate once activated? Let's check the HP bar of Argus. Okay, I'm gonna also use his ult. Okay, 1, 2. So no, Argus, look at this, look at this. He haven't used his what is it called? Like his invincibility once. Ah, damn it, that was the wrong direction, man. Ah. Let's put in front. Yo, I think he countered Argus with that. Karina is the problem because she's going behind of him. Also look at the minus 30 energy, but he's still able to do his ults. So Argus, this is Argus. Okay, when he now heals him. Okay. I said Argus could be a counter to him. He won't die immediately, but guys, we are wrong. He's killing Argus in a single hit and prevents him from using his ultimate animation, which is that he won't be able to die, like his invincibility. But actually Karina is doing a good job because of all the dodging and stuff. Wow. Look at this, man. He's not only getting once 100 energy, he's getting it more and more. Alright, so yeah, that dude could be really, really crazy interesting. Guys, get at least a 5-star just for Tainted Mirage. This dude seems incredibly strong, actually. But okay, guys, so this is it for the video. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to like, subscribe, and also leave a comment below this section. Bye-bye.